After 25 seasons, Little People Big World has been taken off the air, and fans may be curious about what the group is doing now in order to sustain themselves financially. On the basis of the most recent updates that have been making the rounds, supporters have been pleading and begging Amy Roloff to find another method of generating a profit. Therefore, what exactly took place with this latest incident, and what are the reactions of the viewers? Following the completion of the 25th season of Little People Big World on TLC, it was officially announced that the show will be discontinued. This is something that the majority of fans anticipated happening after Zach Roloff and Tori Roloff made the decision to leave the program and pursue their own independent endeavors. On the other hand, it took many months for the news to become official. According to recent revelations made by insiders of Little People Big World, the majority of the cast is relieved that season 25 was the final chapter in the series. Many of them are looking forward to the time off and the opportunity to concentrate on other projects that they have been working on. As it turned out, Matt Roloff was the only individual who desired for things to go in the same manner. With Little People Big World no longer airing, many fans are curious about what the cast is doing to keep themselves occupied and what they are doing for money, since that they are no longer receiving monthly paychecks from TLC. Other fans are also curious about what they are doing for money. The most recent information that has been provided by Amy Roloff indicates that she appears to be marketing a new product on the internet. According to the most recent additions that Amy Roloff has made to her TikTok account, she is currently pushing a rotary cheese grater to the numerous people who follow her on the platform. Additionally, Amy released a video of herself using this new tool in her own kitchen, stating that it is wonderful for preparing homemade carrot cake as well as other food items. Despite the fact that many fans of Little People Big World are aware of the fact that the cast of the program must now find other ways to generate money, now that production on the show has ceased, many of them continue to criticize Amy Roloff for her most recent attempt to capitalize on the rotary grater. Fans of Little People Big World made a lot of jokes and puns about cheese, but many of them also remarked that Amy's attempt to sell this cheese grater is beneath her. She should not be doing this, according to the opinions of many viewers, simply because she is most certainly receiving a kickback and/or a certain proportion of sales as a result of marketing this grill. An individual who left a remark stated, "Hey man, I'll do anything to make a buck and not get a real job again." There is no question that she is interested in promoting things on TT and selling great books and films on TLC. Another individual stepped in and said, "Well, her personality is irritating, so it's an appropriate response." "Amy, you should not bring yourself down to this level of stupidity," stated a third individual. "The money is not necessary for you." Amy Roloff, actress and star of TLC, is establishing new roots. In September, just 1 week after her partner of 3 years, Marek, proposed to her, the Little People Big World actress acquired a property that had 5 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms. This information was just disclosed. The following is what we know about the amazing residences of the 55-year-old, which we are certain to catch a look of on the future season of Little People Big World. According to reports, the mother of 4 purchased the big property in Hillsboro, Oregon, for the price of $588,500 from the seller, after selling her share of Roloff Farms to her ex-husband Matt for a reported sum of $667,000. The deal, which was managed by her fiancé, who is also a real estate broker, took place after Amy had purchased the property. It has been stated that her current home occupies only 0.16 acres and is situated in a quaint area, in contrast to her old mansion, which was situated on a plot of land that included 36 acres. Some of Amy's followers were taken aback by the fact that she reportedly purchased the property on her own, especially considering the fact that she recently became engaged to Chris. Additionally, the author disclosed that she had first submitted an offer on a different property, but that offer was ultimately turned down. She remarked at the time, "I was thankful that Chris was with me and that he provided me with the comfort that he gave to just quietly help me to let it go and tell me that there is going to be another house that I can make a home in with me." And it seems that he was correct. On January 27th, one day after her birthday, the motivational speaker declared that she was taken aback by Chris's proposal, which she stated took her by surprise. "I am ecstatic, I am shocked beyond belief, and I am overjoyed," she confided in People not long after the emotionally charged evening. "Even though I never in a million years imagined that I would be getting married again, I also hoped that it would happen," she went on to say. "My happiness and excitement are at an all-time high now that it is actually taking place." Chris said that he was experiencing a great deal of anxiety before to proposing to the couple inside of their preferred dining establishment. "As for the ring, I knew that Amy wanted a diamond in the shape of a heart, so I made sure that it was a heart-shaped diamond." After Amy's divorce from Matt was finalized in 2016, the couple moved in together and started dating. After 27 years of marriage, the former spouses had submitted the paperwork 1 year sooner than they had originally intended to. During the episode of Little People, Big World, Amy brought up the possibility of rehearsing the ceremony for a second time. As she spoke to the camera, she stated, "Despite the fact that I am no longer married, I continue to value and will continue to hold high the entire concept, the reason and the purpose that marriage is here." She went on to say that even if I were to get the opportunity to do it once more, I would still do all in my power to ensure that it was successful so that I could do it again. "I am not here to force Chris to do something that he is not even close to being prepared for, and I am not here to force him to do anything. On the other hand, if it were to happen that I would get married once more, I would be singing Hallelujah." The couple that starred in the popular television series Little People, Big World on TLC, Amy Roloff and Chris Marek, are still together and doing strong in their relationship. The wedding of the reality stars is to take place at some point in the year 2021, and they are now in the process of making preparations for it. Despite the fact that they are still very happily engaged today and are planning their wedding, the Little People, Big World stars have not yet moved in together, as shown in an Instagram live video that Amy released in April. The engagement took place in September of 2019. Currently, the following is all we know about the relationship between Amy and Chris. Amy and Chris announced their engagement in September 2019 while they were out celebrating Amy's birthday at the restaurant that she enjoys the most. Therefore, the engagement was a long time coming because the couple had been dating since the year 2017. Immediately after Chris made his proposal, the reality star expressed her excitement to People, saying, "I'm so surprised, I'm thrilled. Even though I never in a million years imagined that I would be getting married again, I also hoped that it would happen. My happiness and excitement are at an all-time high now that it is actually taking place." Marek went on to say that he was anxious about proposing to his longtime love, but he made an effort to select the ideal engagement diamond specifically for her. "I had a lot of anxiety. Knowing that Amy wanted a diamond in the shape of a heart, I realized that it had to be a heart-shaped diamond." He also mentioned that he hoped the cameras weren't there since he grew quite emotional during the proposal, but he was delighted that Amy accepted his proposal nevertheless. In an interview with Us Weekly, he expressed his regret. "After it was over, I really regretted that the cameras were there because I didn't like anyone else seeing it. The waves of emotion that swept over me in such a manner was not anything I had anticipated. It made me sad to learn that there were other persons who were able to see that fact." Amy also disseminated the information on Instagram, where she also posted a picture of her stunning ring. It was written by the reality personality. "Guess what? I am excited to let you know that I am currently engaged. My reaction was one of complete and utter shock when Chris proposed to me. I responded with a yes. I am overjoyed beyond measure, and I am looking forward to this new phase of our life adventure together with great anticipation. Praise be to God. You are loved, Chris. I adore both of us." Amy disclosed that she and Chris are making progress toward moving in together during an Instagram live video that was broadcast on April 22nd. However, she stated that she still requires a minor amount of more time before she can totally commit to the move. During the episode of Little People, Big World that aired on April 28th, She indicated that she is prepared to move in with her boyfriend, but that she would like to take a little bit more time to do so first. She mentioned on the show that we had discussed living together the night before, as well as the time frame for when that would take place. In terms of moving in with him while we are engaged, making preparations for a wedding, and being married, I believe that I am quite excellent at all of these things. In addition, she stated, "For the time being, I have 30 years' worth of things to move. That is to say, I would like to have everything situated in, including the furniture or whatever furniture and other things I have, and then I would move in and do other things like that." On the other hand, the reality star, who is 55 years old, appeared on Instagram Live on January 22nd in order to respond to queries from fans. While she was answering questions, she disclosed that Chris was still living in his own home as of the end of April. "Sadly, we are not living together on a permanent basis. About 4 days and 3 nights, or something along such lines, he has been gone for a while. You can count on us to hang out. However, he is still owner of his home."